No. I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Oh no! In the year 2022, a young man named Angel binged a show called House of the Dragon over the course of a week. Later, he joined his friends for the finale in a pub of no particular note or importance. But it was only revealed afterwards that the young man had never seen nor been spoiled of the original series Game of Thrones. Now, watch and relive the series from Angel's truly unique perspective as the Watchers in the Bar present.
Hey, what is up, everybody? It's me, Sean Tank Top, and I'm over here at HotD Tank Top, hanging out with my very good friend Angel. What's going on, baby?
This.
Just this. Yeah, that's true. Like, hold on. Let's hear from one Carl Tanner right now. No, because we just came off of a pretty fucking crazy, in multiple ways, very crazy episode. Because we're talking about Game of Thrones right now. Because we're doing a HotD fan who only has watched House of the Dragon and had no prior knowledge of any spoilers or story beats or anything of the original series Game of Thrones is now going through Game of Thrones. So we're watching season 4. We're on episode 6. We're coming off of a big banger, like a big kind of crowd pleaser. We had a Hodor Worgen neck crack from the dickhead that was kind of shitty to fucking to Brienne, but then also Carl fucking Tanner Ginelli. Like, he got spectacularly fucking taken out.
Yes.
And it was very satisfying, and Craster's Keep is now burnt to fucking ashes and shit. But I mean, but other than that, but we also figured out, or at least it was let drop, how this whole ding-dang fucking Game of Thrones fucking thing got started. Like, the impetus of the whole...
Littlefinger.
The littlest finger.
The littlest of fingers.
Little wormy guy over there. He's married Liza. He's fucking balling that bitch out. And Liza... But it's not... Liza is unwell.
Yeah, it's not perfect when you team up with somebody who's unhinged. You got to plan for that, and
Unhinged.
You can't.
You wouldn't know anything about that.
No. I want to be any character, but I am Liza.
No.
In
No. I wouldn't. No. I would just say, occasionally you have linked up with some unhinged folks. I would say
it takes one to know one, though.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Game recognizes game. So we got a lot of shit happening, a lot of stuff over there. You ready to fucking jump into this?
Oh, I'm so ready.
I'm glad to hear that, because I don't know what the fuck we would do if we didn't go into this. What if it's like you ready to jump into this?
I'm going home.
No. No. We are going to watch the episode, but we appreciate you guys for hanging out with us as we watch this episode, as a HotD fan watches Game of Thrones for the very first time. If you guys want to get early and uncut access to the next episode, if you're enjoying the reactions and you're enjoying the cut of our jib over here, and you guys want to see what we think of episode 7 of season 4, and you guys want to see it before anybody else does, you guys can do that by becoming a part of the Patreon. Of the Patreon. Well, becoming a part of the Patreon, the link's in the top end comment. It's in the description below. You click either one of those links, it takes you over there. You hit us up with $8 at the premium streaming tier, and that gets you full and uncut access to all of our Game of Thrones, HotD fan watches Game of Thrones for the very first time coverage.
And all those who have wronged me are right here. I will begin with Sir Gregor Clegane.
Because he's the one.
Children. I will be your champion.
Woo! Oh my God!
Yes.
Oh Lord! Plus everything else that we're watching, and we're gonna have a ton of stuff HotD's on the horizon and shit.
I'm on there
exactly
a couple more times.
That's
if
what
you
I'm,
like me,
that's what I'm saying. Yes, and we do love Angel, absolutely. So I mean, God, you ain't watching it for me. That's for damn sure. But yeah. So we hope you guys consider doing that. But if you can't do that and still want to help us out, hit us with a like and subscribe. Ring the bell thingy, because that shit always helps and never fucking hurts. Appreciate y'all for hanging out with us. Where are these motherfuckers going?
God, have not seen these guys.
We haven't seen them in a minute. Yeah.
I also didn't. That's a lie. I was about to lie straight to your guys' face. I was gonna say I don't think I realized how much I liked older men, but that
Well, or like, is this just confirming?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
there
it's
we go.
making it more aware.
Where are they going?
You have to cross underneath a statue's crotch to get there.
Welcome to the Iron Bank.
Whoa.
Okay, we were just talking about that shit last episode. Okay, and they beat him before Tywin did.
This is Stannis of the House Baratheon, King of the Andals and the First Men, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms and Protector of the Realm.
They're like, okay.
Cool.
So what can I do for you?
Sick, yeah.
Here, our books are filled with numbers. We prefer the stories they tell, more plain.
This guy's good. He played, I want to say he played Mycroft Holmes in the
How many
Benedict Cumberbatch Sherlock's. Did you ever watch that shit before?
not.
He's good. I mean, he's a good Mycroft.
The ones still afloat, Sir Davos, not at the bottom of Blackwater Bay.
Damn.
4,000 men on your 32 ships.
Damn, so Danny has like twice
No.
that.
I'm afraid we must respectfully decline your request.
Yeah, it's like Dragonstone like used to produce dragons, and that's what
Thank
it
you for paying us the honor of your visit.
produced. Like,
Thieves are not rewarded with titles.
Well, strictly speaking, I didn't do the thieving. That would be the pirates. They just moved what they stole from Cersei Lannister, a queen whose people despise her. Jaime Lannister, a man best known for killing the king he was sworn to protect.
dude, you need a hype man.
was
You
gone.
fucking call Davos
You
motherfucking
back.
Seaworth.
He's a tried and tested battle commander, and he doesn't just talk about paying people back, he does it.
Damn.
Like, I mean, it's almost like, again, I'm not really rocking with fucking Stannis that hard, but I'm kind of like, am I?
Yeah.
The captain.
Salador! Fuck yeah, dude.
Board. The crew goes silent. They all look to their brave captain, waiting for his usual command. Calm as ever, the captain bellows. "Bring me."
Told that one before.
I heard you were rotting in a dungeon in Dragonstone.
Only half rotted.
Join us.
We sail at sunrise.
We.
You, me, we.
Damn.
Once I thought this man loved me.
You won't be alone.
They got the
They
loan.
got the fucking
That's
money.
crazy. Or it's just like, listen, it's just one of those things. Like, I don't think they're totally unbacking it, but they're like, okay, maybe we'll make an investment in whoever wins. We're still good. You know what I mean, like.
You're not my friend, my friend.
But Scott, when I bring him, is like fifth shot of Malort.
You are not my friend.
My friend.
Order all Ironborn scum out of the north and back to those.
Oh my
ships.
god.
Oh my god, we
Laura.
haven't checked in with them in forever. Yeah.
On the first night of the full moon, I will hunt down every islander still on our lands and flay them living. In the box, you'll find a special gift. Theon's favorite toy. They skinned our countrymen. And they mutilated my brother. Everything they've done to him, they've also done to you. As long as they can hurt our prince with impunity.
I feel like there'd be like blood play and weird shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like this is pretty milk toast for them.
Just choking.
yeah,
Some light
It's
choking.
like a little light choking and.
Damn. Also, she can give a damn speech.
Oh yeah, she's great. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, she's way better at it than Theon ever was. That's for sure.
Yeah.
He's with it. Oh man. Damn. That's fucking crazy. I forgot about that.
Lost Kate in the right.
Thank you.
Ooh.
It's me, Yara.
Tell him you couldn't trick me.
I'm not tricking you.
Damn.
I'm saving.
That's crazy. I mean, that is crazy. Like,
My name is Reed. If they catch us in here, we're trapped.
Help me with him.
knock his ass out
Knock
or
his
something.
ass out.
Like, yeah. Whoa.
This is turning into a lovely evening.
He's crazy.
He is acting about how much you would expect him to act in a battle. This is the first
Walking
time
in shirtless, no armor.
blood covered in blood, you know, like, oh my god. Useless.
How fast can you run?
Oh shit. They say fuck it?
Make for the ship, now.
For your brother!
My brother's dead.
Oh.
You go, Yara. Fuck him.
The North remembered.
Fuck him.
It's a bath. For you.
Ooh, damn. Those scars. Jesus.
The breeches too, Reek. Take them off.
Sicko.
He is too fucked up, man. And now I'm going to play a song for you. Goodbye, horses.
Do you love me, Reek?
Yes, of course, my lord.
Good. Because I need you to do something for me. I need you to play a role. To pretend to be someone you're not.
Oh, man.
Pretend to be who?
Theon Greyjoy.
Crazy. Meta.
Fucking.
I'm with Yara. I'm like, at this point, that is not the same person. He's dead.
You're done.
Also, that would annoy the shit out of me. Like,
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. They are getting
that is a big boy.
enormous. Oh, my God. Fuck you, goat. Also, I hate goats, so this is like one of my favorite fucking...
I have a love-hate relationship with them. I think they're cute, but
I have
their
a
eyes are
hate-hate.
crazy.
I have a hate-hate relationship because they bit my balls like when I was
Oh.
like when I was a kid. A
Lucky
bunch.
goats.
Yeah, dude.
It was your dragons, he says. But now he has nothing.
Damn. They come up and they take like all you got. Yeah, it's like
But I will see he has paid their value 3 times over.
They're running backwards.
yeah, right. I mean, like the lady that controls the fucking dragons who ate all my shit. Like I'm playing it safe, you know.
Queen Daenerys, tales of your beauty were not exaggerated.
I thank you.
That smile.
Yep. Thank you.
My father oversaw the restoration and maintenance of its greatest landmarks.
For that, he has my gratitude. I should be honored to meet him.
You have your grace. You crucified him.
Well, this is pretty awkward.
My father spoke out against crucifying those children. He decried it as a criminal act, but was overruled. Is it justice to answer one crime with another? My father and 162 noble Meereenese are still nailed to those posts, carrion for vultures, rotting in the sun.
But he was still complicit.
Yeah, I mean,
Bury your father.
Thank you, my queen.
I mean, they're just making it a little. They're.
There are 212 supplicants waiting, Your Grace. 212.
Again, this is why.
It's a lot of fucking
ruling
people.
sucks, and
Send the next one in.
it's kind of making it like a little more like less black and white. You know what I mean? Which is what is good about this show, honestly.
Great honour to have been granted a seat on this council. Trial begins this afternoon.
She has a company of sellswords, the Second Sons. She has 2 knights.
One who is a bit of a snag. Like
I have been to Essos and seen the Unsullied firsthand. They are very impressive on the battlefield, less so in the bedroom.
Lord Tyrell, be a good man. Fetch my quill and paper.
That's what you're here for.
talks with Varys in front of the throne. It always makes for a fun scene. You know, whoever gets it.
You are from Essos. I have an ear for accents.
I've lost my accent entirely.
I have an ear for that as well.
How did you?
My paramour, Eladia, she would find you very interesting. You should come to the brothel and meet her.
They're just camped out at the briefing.
You did like boys before. I hope you won't be offended when I say I never would have guessed.
I was never interested in girls.
Asexual.
When I see what desire does to people, what it's done to this country, I am very glad to have no part in it.
Wow.
The absence of desire leaves one free to pursue other things.
Such as?
Interesting scene. And kind of almost in a way, like kind of mirrors the Littlefinger scene.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I am all evil. And he's like, I just really, I'm all good. You know what I mean? It's almost, it really draws lines like on those characters. Oh, we're doing the trial. We're here. We're doing it. Whoa. Okay.
Locked in.
And like you do that shit and it just like makes you look like that much more guilty. You know what I mean?
Tywin of the House Lannister, Hand of the King, Protector of the Realm, will sit as judge in my stead. And if found guilty, may the gods punish the accused.
But he's always like been cool with him and shit too. Like, remember, I'm like the only one that makes jokes and like actually like, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm the cool uncle.
Like, I'm the cool uncle. Like, I'm the funkle, man. Like, what the fuck?
This is wild.
Isn't this crazy? We get to see like
Tyrion of the House Lannister.
We have like our little Game of Thrones SVU. You know what I mean? Like,
how would you say he died then?
Choked on his pigeon pie.
So you would blame the bakers?
All the pigeons, just leave me out of it.
I think it's one of those things where he thinks that it's just a complete fucking farce. So he's like,
The Crown may call its first witness.
Once we'd got King Joffrey taken away from the mob, the imp rounded on him. He slapped the king across the face and called him a vicious idiot and a fool.
I do remember that.
And I remember cheering for it too. Like,
he threatened to have me killed.
Why don't you tell them what Joffrey was doing? Pointing a loaded crossbow at Sansa Stark while you tore at her clothes and beat her.
Silence!
So it's about context.
You will not speak unless called upon.
This is not very fair.
Yeah, there's no like cross-examination. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't.
My stores were plundered by the accused, Tyrion Lannister, after he had me wrongfully imprisoned.
Come on.
Grand Maester. Was it without question poison that killed him?
And did anyone
Without
fuck
question.
near or around the corpse? Because that would be weird and problematic.
Was found on the body of Dontos Hollard, the king's fool.
Oh shit.
And used to strike down the most noble child the gods ever put on this good earth.
You gotta be kidding me.
Well, that just means that like none of that shit was stolen. You know what I mean? Or at least
Yeah.
it calls into question that in my mind.
I will hurt you, and your joy will turn to ashes in your mouth, and you will know the debt is paid.
Bars though.
Before the battle.
Yeah,
Bars.
he kind of ate that.
Bars.
Joff insisted on remaining at the battlements. He believed his presence would inspire the troops.
Oh my god.
I discovered he'd been keeping whores in the Tower of the Hand. I asked him to confine his salacious acts to the brothel where such behavior belongs.
Thank you, Your Grace, for the courage of your testimony.
This is a sham.
you don't
Objection,
say.
Your Honor.
Right, exactly.
He said, perhaps you should speak more softly to me then. Monsters are dangerous. And just now, King, perhaps his marriage to Sansa Stark had made him more sympathetic to the Northern cause.
He's playing his part, like, oh, that fucking hurts, man.
Father, may I ask the witness one question?
Yeah, I mean, like, literally, like, there's no cross-examination of any kind, like.
Have you forgotten, Lord Varys?
Sadly, my lord, I never forget a thing.
I mean, again, I don't even think that he's like, this is completely fixed. Like, he wasn't even trying to help his cause. He was trying to be like, what the fuck are you doing? We need like a good, like, Southern, like, defense lawyer, John Grisham. It's like, now if it pleases the court, Your Honor, like, this is a sham courtroom if I have ever seen one.
We're gonna get Scott/Captain America.
Let's do it. Absolutely. Oh god, like, now that I think about it, it would have been great to have him over for this one.
True.
It would have been really good.
Tyrion is found guilty. He will be punished accordingly.
He'll be
So
executed.
he'll be punished accordingly.
So executed.
A wall?
Told me about a dynasty that would
No.
What happens to my dynasty if I spare the life of my grandson's killer?
It survives through me.
Ooh.
take my place as your son and heir if you let Tyrion live.
Done.
Damn.
He'll plead for mercy. I'll allow him to join the Night's Watch. You will marry a suitable woman and father children.
Or is he realizing...
You have my word.
And you have mine.
Or is he thinking... Like, is this whole thing... Was he like, you're not trying to kill fucking Tyrion. You're trying to get me.
Yeah, he's playing it. He uses... Look, he's smiling. This is exactly what he wanted.
That is sick. I mean, like... I mean, it's like you hate his guts, but it's so sick. It's so good.
Keep your mouth shut. No more outbursts. This will all be over soon.
Shit.
Ned did say the same thing.
That's true.
God, I'm so
But
nervous.
he is not Joffrey, though.
He does want the Lannister line. No. I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Oh, no! Baby girl.
I know that he's guilty. He and Sansa planned together.
Silence!
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Baby girl. Come on! What are you talking about?
I wasn't just her maid. I was his whore.
I beg your pardon. You said you were his...
His whore.
How did you...
Yeah.
I want you to fuck me like it's my last night in this world.
He did say that.
He did
say that.
Me crying. He did say that.
And did you?
Did I what?
Fuck him like
Of course he wants the salacious shit.
I kissed him where he wanted. I licked him where he wanted. I let him put himself where he wanted.
Oh, man.
I was his property. I took his face in my hands and said, I am yours and you are mine.
Shae,
No.
please don't.
I am a whore. After that, all he wanted was her. But she wouldn't let him in her bed. So he promised to kill King Joffrey for her.
God damn it.
God damn, dude.
I wish to confess. I wish to confess. I saved you. I saved this city. All your worthless lives. I should have let Stannis kill you all.
Tyrion!
I'm guilty of being a dwarf. I've been on trial for that my entire life.
Man.
Nothing. I did not kill Joffrey, but I wish that I had. Watching your vicious bastard gave me more relief than 1,000 lying whores. I wish I was the monster you think I am. I wish I had enough poison for the whole pack of you. I would gladly give my life to watch you all swallow it.
The Marrren!
I will not give my life for Joffrey's murder, and I know I'll get no justice here. I demand a trial by combat.
So all of that was for fucking nothing.
You better fucking work.
Just the two, just pushing it on both of them. It's like, fuck you.
Crazy. Whoa.
There you go, big one.
He was acting his heart out.
I mean, like I remember, like when I have a bar reaction to that moment, and I entitled it "Peter's New Emmy." You know, I mean, like it is. You know, I mean, like, and I can't remember if he had won up until that point, but I mean, it was like, yeah, no shit. Peter has a really incredible way of just being, I don't know, like all of his little, like, tiny little mannerisms. I mean, I've been watching that scene for a long time, and it's just like note perfect. There's like the resignation, the sadness, the exhaustion, and then like just the acidic like hatred that he brings to. Because again, like I think that he would have fucking went for it. He said "fuck you" like trial by combat because of Shae.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that they did it was like this one last bit of curated humiliation for that his dad put together.
Yeah.
And this goes back so deep for him. Osha, not Osha, I can't remember I can't remember her name off the top of my head, but yeah, his first wife. You know what I mean? Like when he was, when his dad had her killed and shit, like, you know what I mean? Like, all that stuff. It was just too much for him to go along with it, you know?
Yeah. Damn.
What'd you think when she turned the corner?
Okay, I said earlier.
We can roll the tape. Roll
it back.
Roll it.
She literally, I was like, she's gonna come in during the fucking trial because she disappeared, but they knew about her. They were waiting to use her for the best moment.
Cersei knew about her. Yeah.
She was smiling while she was up there, so I'm like, I don't know if it was just Tywin or if it was Cersei and him coming up with this shit, but that was.
It hurts.
That's an insane.
It sucks.
And also, was she like coerced into it completely, or was some of the jealousy that she had felt and like he had like done that? Get out of here, you stupid animal.
Yeah, no, I think that it's kind of similar to what we were saying with like Cersei, and we're kind of back to hating Cersei again, for being a part of this
we're
shit.
Back
like,
around.
I mean,
Full circle.
Not that we weren't done necessarily, but we were just like, oh, I think sometimes there will be characters that are caught up within a plot or a fiction or a thing that they're trying to do, but they can, like how spies and shit like that work, where there will be real, legit feelings caught up in their artifice, like in whatever plot that they're trying to hatch. I mean, like I think that's probably a part of how they were able. Some of her jealousy for Sansa fed into being able to do that, but I think that she's still. When it's the saddest moment where he's just like Shae, and he's just trying, and he's like, don't, please, you know what I mean, like, and she's like, I was a whore, remember? I mean, like, so it's a spiteful hurt or whatever. She should have taken the gold and gotten the fuck out.
She really should have.
What the fuck, man? Like, yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, like,
there's nothing more infuriating and frustrating than like being accused of something you didn't do, though.
It's the most maddening shit, because especially depending on if they have an audience or if they've fucking been telling everybody all this stuff, you're like, well, fuck, man, like I might as well have done it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, if this is indeed the standard and the trial of this whole thing, if everybody's just gonna believe it wholesale, and it was like, and I mean, like, everything else made sense. Everything else almost, even Varys made sense, even though it hurt. Because he did the same kind of shit with Ned. Yeah. Where he's like, I gotta still remain here, and I'm not about to sit here and get kicked off the fucking small council and get boxed out not playing a part in this.
Yeah.
And it sucks. And that one, but they were like priming us for the Shae moment. That was like,
and all these people had grudges against him.
Of course,
I was like, God damn it!
It's all. I mean, it's all. I mean, and in some essences, almost all of them like didn't tell any lies. I mean, in kind of in a weird way. I mean, I think.
It was just like character assassination.
Maybe Pycelle, because literally everybody else, like every example that a lot of them were using were shit that he literally said.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they were conveniently leaving out certain bits of context in order, in that, but they are utilizing facts in order to to kind of make this narrative up. And then unless Olenna had and maybe they did, who knows, you never, I mean, obviously Littlefinger can be pretty scrupulous, you know what I mean, like, and motivated. Maybe his shit was stolen, but as far as I could tell, the only people that were like making shit up is him and Shae.
The court systems, what are you gonna do?
I mean, like, I mean, like, and it was, I mean, fucking Oberyn's hilarious. Where he just like,
did you?
And did you fuck him like it was his last night in this world? You know, or whatever. And it's like, wait, like, objection, like, like,
he's like, this one's for me, guys.
Salacious, or whatever. Yeah. No, I mean, it was.
Oh, I've been looking forward to that episode.
Yeah,
too.
I mean, like, you were just like, ooh, like, and I had forgotten. Like, for some reason, I thought that it had taken over a couple of episodes, but it's all in this one thing, and it was pretty succinct. I mean, we got everything that we needed out of it. You know what I mean? Like,
and can he request somebody to fight in his honor, or is he gonna be fighting?
Ooh, yeah. I mean, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, and is Jaime gonna do it?
Can Jaime do it?
Would he be good at it? Who are they gonna pick? Who's their champion? Who are you thinking? You're Tywin. Who do you call up?
Well, who gets to go first?
Because it is almost like who you rocking with, because I gotta counter it. I don't know. I have no idea.
Because
I have no idea.
If Tywin goes first, what if he just chose Jaime?
Oh my god.
And then Tyrion could choose Bronn again, and then
can you refuse to be a champion if you're a member of the King's Guard? I don't know, man. So I'm thinking it could be him. It could be the guy who testified, Marrren Trant, the fucking asshole who killed Ciri. I mean, like, yeah, there's a couple different. I don't know.
Fuck.
Yeah, like they're gonna have to suss out the. I mean, like, do we? Yeah, and then like, do we have a? I mean, this is a much bigger deal, because it was very makeshift. It was very sort of like off the cuff. In the last, Tyrion's like, listen, I got one way of getting out of shit, and it's calling a fucking trial by combat, right? You know what I mean? Because he's the only one who does it. That I can, yeah. Or at least so far. And so, yeah, I mean, I guess we just gotta, what are we gonna do? We're gonna have tryouts or something like that? Are we gonna have, like, find a candidate or something?
Or what if it is just Tyrion and he just...
That'd be wild. I mean, like, he's seasoned on the battlefield. I mean, like, maybe it does depend on who picks who and who's what, like, or could he even say, like, I mean, that's one thing I'd have to double check. Like, can he be like, yeah, sure. And then they pick somebody. It's like, whoa, that's, okay, cool. I'm going to get a champ, I'm going to do or whatever. I mean, we will find the fuck
These
out.
are like the thoughts right after an episode if I'm binge watching where I'm just like, can they do this?
Can they do this? Well, I mean, if you have time to think about it, I mean, like, that's the only thing that I think that I don't, if the show is really good, that I kind of think gets underplayed at least a little bit with the binge model, is that you just like shit through a goose, like you just experience the story, and like your interaction with it is kind of a little more muted, like because it's just you're finding out, like you don't get the, and again, this is like what we would do, like again, like this happened and we're like, who, like what's gonna happen, like who is he gonna pick somebody, is he gonna fight, you know what I mean, like
you have the whole week to discourse
the whole week we're trying to figure it out. This is the hottest fucking ticket in Westeros over here, baby.
Like can I get front row to that?
Totally. I mean, like, and again, it was a sweet deal, and I guarantee had they not brought Shae out there,
he would have taken the wall deal.
He would have done it because he kind of, you can see it in his face. And again, Peter does as such a great job at kind of communicating. It's like, oh fuck, like there's a way out of this, like, you know what I mean, like, and it is because I do think that this is a play by Tywin to get an heir, a proper heir to Casterly Rock. And he's playing off of Cersei's, like hatred and everything, and her, and that whole thing. But because some people are like, he always wanted him dead. I think he's like, no, like him dead and having my eldest son, like, hate my guts.
Yeah.
that doesn't get me anywhere. And that is like a singular focus of him. So I really do. And upon this rewatch, because again, I haven't really gone through and just like really re-experienced the whole, this is my, I've said this before, like if you think, sometimes I am, you know, obviously like I'm hanging with this kid, I'm not giving anything away or whatever, but like there are some elements that I am kind of rediscovering it, because it's been 10 years since I've seen this. You know what I mean? Like all the way through. And it never dawned on me that it's that the possibility, you know, and the probability, in my opinion, that this is a Tywin scheme.
Yeah.
Or a situation that has presented itself for him to get exactly what the fuck he wants. Tyrion is off the board. We don't have to worry about Joffrey again. Tommen is all set. Casterly Rock is
because it's not like he's been out here like trying to kill Tyrion. Like
if he wanted him dead, he could have figured out a way to
in the earlier seasons, they were gonna send somebody out to get him because he's like, well, that's still a Lannister.
Yep.
And I feel like in the end, like he knows that he could still use him for his plots.
He's too he's too valuable of a piece on the puzzle, like on the board. Phenomenal, honestly. Like, you know what I mean? Like when that kind of dawned on us, and we're like slow clapping for fucking Tywin. We're just like, we hate you. You know what I mean? Like, but it really is great. Like, it's truly fucking fantastic.
We found out that Varys is heterosexual. Or asexual.
Asexual, yeah. And was never. So it's like, you know, maybe when they cut his shit off, and you're just like, well, never mind. You know, it wasn't. No, but that was kind of wild. I mean, those are just always fun. You know what I mean? Like, even though, except for it was a little strange, like when he was, like, I don't know if Varys has ever been like, I want to end up on the throne, because he kind of intimated that a little bit.
He looked at it.
It felt a little, or just like,
very...
and maybe what it means is I'm finagling to get somebody stable on the throne.
Yeah.
Like, I would buy that a little bit more. Like, I don't think that he would ever want that heat. And he also is smart enough to know that nobody would fucking accept that. He's not even a lord.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If anything, he's looking at it as like power.
Yes, exactly. And I'm the person that helped put that person there. You know what I mean? Like, and he understands that machinations. No, that was fun. The fucking, like, the reek scene.
Oh my god.
I mean, that was a million years ago, it feels like, or whatever. But like, that was, I mean, it's tough, dude. I mean, I love that scene specifically because he does just wash him, and we are nervous the whole time because we are now him.
Yeah.
He turned the viewer into him, where we're not trusting a single fucking thing. You know, as anybody wouldn't, you know what I mean? But like, you're just still just like, well, too bad, so sad.
Yeah. I was just like, a bath.
Oh my god. But, I mean, like, and a cold one at that, you know what I mean? Probably.
And
I mean,
now he's just gonna pretend to be Theon and just go in places, like.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, like, what are we gonna? I mean, like, I would use him to be like, how do I get into your father's castle and kill everybody? That's perfect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then again, he wouldn't really know because he didn't grow up there.
But even like before,
I wonder where he's going to use all that shit.
Before
you know what I mean?
the sister came, I feel like I would have had a backup plan with Reek. Game playing here, guys. I would have already been like, if they come for you, go with them and get into that place for me.
Oh yeah, that could be something. Like, I don't know. I guess he doesn't. I think he trusts him, but he doesn't quite.
Yeah.
Maybe not quite. You know, maybe that was like.
That did solidify like the trust. Well, now he's more like a pet than anything.
That was the most fucked up trust fall like ever. You know what I mean? Like I think it was. I think it was one of those things like where, again, because of the scenario that arose, he goes like, oh, I got him.
Yeah.
He will literally do whatever the fuck like I want,
and him being,
maybe I can use him in that way. So yeah, that makes a little more sense.
Like we're just like, oh, with
shit,
the dogs,
you're down bad. Yeah.
And then him like being like, do you love me? It does feel like his grand pet. Like he trained him as his own.
It's his it's his he's like, I've been working up to this, you know what I mean? Like, I haven't done anything, like, this is my grand opus as far as just, like, control and cruelty and all that kind of stuff and everything. And, you know, kind of very vanilla sex.
Yeah.
It wasn't it though.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't know. Maybe that's the best they can do in Westeros. I don't know how. I mean, like, well, no.
For a
shit
torturous murderer.
Yeah.
I was like,
Because like, where it's just like, oh god, they cut to it and he's strapped up on the fucking
X.
You're not gonna flay me. You're gonna fuck me. You know what I mean? Like,
as if it's my last day.
As it's his last day in this world. As he said, Davos Seaworth, best hype man in history.
He got that coin.
He did. He literally like, and you know, Stannis is such a fucking like, you know, like all highborn people. Like, I mean, he's so just like, well, I didn't get it, so fuck
I
you,
was
fuck
born
you.
for
Like,
this.
yo, fuck you and whatever. Like, what is it? Like, no. Like, let's make the fucking case. You
Well,
know what
and
I mean?
he
Like,
was watching them the whole time, and like the way that they're like speaking is so matter of fact that he was just like, okay, well then look at it this way.
you like matter of fact. Look at it this way. You know what I
This
mean? Like,
old man's about to die, and then you heard the rumors about his son, who's a child.
it's a strong case. It
Yeah.
really is. I mean, like, you know, and so just like, and so, you know, I mean, like, I know, listen, and that kind of speaks to like George's sort of, like, again, there are certain things that are just very, very real to life and very sort of like, again, the higher, you know, when you get to the highest of powers, like the money and the influence and stuff like that, they're backing both sides.
Yeah.
And shit. And so like, and that does, it goes like, Ed, you don't want to put a little bit of money on this one so we can maybe make
I did like the customer service aspect of them though.
What's that?
Like how they were speaking was very
Oh
like,
yeah, absolutely.
customer service, like
so proper,
denying a return, like yes, but no.
Yeah, it's like we appreciate it, but we will be passing on or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, and it was a cool way to seed some of that. Again, we've never heard of the Iron Bank until last episode.
Yeah,
and then boom,
and then we got a visual,
and then we
for
see it, you know, and now we really now we
are.
kind of understand. Again, they widen the world like a little bit, you know. The fucking Danny shit was like messy and tough, you know, like and like I still can understand, and you know, I think that anybody could and would maybe stand by it, but it is tough. It would be like, I don't know, man, like if like, I mean, not to get too topical, but it would be like if some fucking like, you know, some Palestinian family was just like, we're gonna take out all the fucking senators, even the ones that fucking said that we're trying to get a ceasefire.
Yeah.
And it just makes it. And now, did that happen? Like, you know, did that whatever? You know, it's hard to say, but I do appreciate the, like making it thorny for her and to learn what it is to rule. Like, this is shit that she has to know. She has to think about. She has to kind of whatever.
It felt like one of those like choice-based games where it's just like your actions will have consequences.
Yeah.
And like all of a sudden they're like, yeah, well you did this.
Telltale
and now
Games.
I'm mad.
Right. Telltale Games did a Game of Thrones game.
That's lit.
Isn't that sick? It's cool. I mean, like,
will be playing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, damage control is.
It's wild.
Yeah,
I mean, like, you know,
it's real.
Yeah, I mean, like, and the fucking dragons are just kind of out there without a leash.
But what are you gonna do?
Exactly. But I mean, like, but I think that's kind of like that House of the Dragon type shit where he goes like that. What's the name? Viserys says, Vizzy T, where he's like, we tell ourselves that we control these things, and we don't.
No.
You know what I mean? And that's another interesting wrinkle to that, where it's just like we have to. You are literally. You have a dog that is also like the world's nuclear bomb.
A wild card.
How do you? Yeah, I mean, and have you been training this dog correctly? Is it kennel trained? Is it whatever? We don't really know, and so like I think we're gonna kind of go into that a little bit more, like kind of going forward.
Yeah.
Seems like.
I like how
Very
she's just like, I'll pay you for them. I'm so sorry, my bad. Can't control them, but here's some money.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah,
it's the most you could do.
Yeah, I mean, like that it makes it 3 times 3 over too.
Yeah,
so
he
like,
seemed ecstatic.
So then he goes.
that.
So then he just goes. Did I say 40? He actually was 65. You know what I mean? Like, or whatever. Throws a couple more in there. But yeah, no, but I liked it. And then the guy, you know, like the one nobleman, her having a relationship with like the upper crust of the of that. Yeah, I think it'll just be interesting. I like this whole thing because it's kind of just been like, we'll just say it, like just girl boss moments, kind of, and only that, And I like this. That's what this show does really well, is kind of give real, kind of very realistic and engaging, like
there has to be conflicts,
texture and dimension. You know what I mean? Other than that, because if it was just that, then it would just be, then you're just kind of like in a regular fantasy movie. You know what I mean? Like it's the attention to detail and the pivots, like in a more kind of realistic way that kind of make the show special. A great one.
A really great
show-stopping performance by Peter Dinklage. I mean, like, really incredible. A painful twist. We got to see what's going on.
I know Trial by Combat is going to be
crazy.
Lit.
It's going to be
especially
sick.
For what is going to be episode 8.
It's either 7, 8, or 9.
Oh, it's 7.
If they do it directly, they
better.
Because I want to know what the fuck's happening, right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but we have a lot of, because we have that, we have like the wildlings are attacking the wall, like and shit. Like there's a bunch of
cannibal wildlings.
Yeah. The Thens.
Thens.
I hate fucking things. Like, but yeah. So there's a bunch of other shit going on. So it kind of, I wonder how they're gonna piece it out, or they could do it a bunch of different ways, but. Only way we're going to know is if we watch the next one. Only way that you're going to know is to do two things. Either you wait the week that it's going to take for us to pop this thing off, and
I do it.
Who wants to wait? I mean, hit the subscribe, hit the like, whatever, absolutely, so it notifies you exactly when we do it. Or if you don't want to wait, if you want to live like a highborn.
If you want to live, period.
You want to live.
You want to live.
The angel in death. It's like, join our Patreon or else. Which, I mean, actually, that's awesome. I've never considered that as a selling point. Like, you'll die if you don't, like... No, but if you guys don't want to wait, and you guys want to live like a highborn, you guys want to see our reaction to episode 7 and whatever the fuck it is that happens in that episode, and you guys want to see it completely full and uncut, and you want to see it a week ahead of time, early, before anybody else in the world gets to see it, you can do that by becoming a part of our Patreon. The link's in the top end comment or the description below. You click that, you head on over, you watch. You pony up $8 at the premium streaming tier, and then you're able to watch episode 7, our reaction to it right now. And then when we drop episode 7 on YT, you get episode 8. If we drop 8, you get 9. You guys know how math works. So we hope you guys consider doing that, or willing to part with that. Again, like, if you do it now, like, say, again, I know you ain't made money, whatever. Like $8 is $8. Whatever it is, you pay for this now, you get this next episode, and you get to see early access to the rest of the season. You can bow out once we get to 5 if you want to, but that'll get you a whole month's worth for early episodes, completely full and uncut. So we hope you guys consider doing that. But if you can't do that and you still want to help us out, you can hit us with a like and a subscribe, ring the bell thingy, because that shit always helps. It never fucking hurts. We appreciate y'all for hanging out with us, and we'll check y'all later.